we're just all sorts of a hot mess, and that's okay. Like, if you're in the same boat with me, you are not alone.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Some days I get to get all dressed up and leave the house outside of my pajamas, and it feels very nice. So today's vlog, I just decided to take you along with me. I don't know if you'll see the kids in this vlog today. It's going to be more of just me chatting. You're going to run some errands with me. You might see them in the vlog like later, but everybody is homesick. It's Randy's day off, so he is at home taking care of them. I have to go to the lady doctor and run a couple errands, but like I said, I just thought I would take you along with me and kind of chit chat what has been going on lately. So as far as the lady doctor goes, I am in a phase of life right now where I am just excited to get my body back on track. After having these two babies with hormones and just everything like out of whack, I'm ready to have my body back. I am still breastfeeding, so there is still that, but we are doing so well with it, and I feel so positive about still doing it. So she is going to be attached for a little bit longer as far as just having my body back 100%. But through my first pregnancy with Jude, well, Jude technically is my second pregnancy. Babies back to back, Jude was the first. And so when I was about halfway through, that pregnancy and hormones and everything gave me like a red rash on my face. So I had it like on my forehead, down my nose a little bit, and then on my chin. And it was just redness. Like I could cover it up with makeup. Wasn't that big of a deal, but again, I did feel outside of my comfort zone because I never really grew up with like acne problems or anything like that when it comes to my face. So I just kind of let it go. I knew pregnancy does weird things to your body and all that jazz. It kind of faded as postpartum with Jude hit. And when I was about 10 months postpartum with him, it kind of went away. So I would continue my skincare routine and stuff like that, and it kind of went away just fine. So then shortly after I got pregnant with Ren, it came back, and it came back full force. Like the redness hit, but then I got acne with it. And over the period of being pregnant and then having her, it just got worse and worse. So the redness was there, and then I got acne in the same areas, but I also got red spots. Like it wasn't acne. It wasn't raised. They weren't pimples. It was just like dots, and it would get really bright red and it would show through my makeup. And it just got to the point now where I'm very self-conscious about it now, I guess. Obviously, like it's fine. I'm still living and out in public and whatever, and my makeup, well, that's red from my sunglasses, but my makeup to a certain extent like will cover it, but you know, as the day goes on, your makeup wears off and all that fun stuff. So I also had to dig out my old glasses because my other ones just broke, so that's nice. But you can see down here how it kind of still peeks through and shows up, and it's spread like across to my cheeks. So anyways, enough about that problem. But basically, I'm encouraging you, if you're in the same boat as me and need a sign, to start taking care of yourself a little bit more than you're used to. This is your sign to just take care of yourself a little bit harder if you need to. Focus on you. It's a brand new year. We are all busy, but please make sure you put yourself first. So last week I came in to the doctor and got all my levels checked and just kind of wanted to start fresh and make sure we're off on the right track this year in the healing journey. Those all came back pretty fine that I know of. I haven't heard back yet, but I'm assuming they're okay since I haven't heard back. And today I'm going in to have an ultrasound and a biopsy done on my uterus because my period has finally come back, and I know when you're breastfeeding it comes back different and sometimes off. So we're just getting all of that kind of narrowed out of the way as well too, because it's been quite different than my normal periods have been. So I'm not too worried, but she kind of gave me a little checklist on things to do. I'm going to go see my neurologist, get all that checked out. My lady doc did give me a referral to the dermatologist, so we're going to go there. We're just all sorts of a hot mess, and that's okay. Like, if you're in the same boat with me, you are not alone. After this appointment, I think I'm going to stop at the thrift store on the way home. I need to go to Hobby Lobby and get a glass knob specifically. I'm putting together this little corner in our bedroom of like a vanity per se, and it's an old table that I had, and I just want a cute little knob on it, so we're gonna go do that. So anyway, if you are in this healing journey with me, just take whatever steps you need, get it out of the way, narrow things out, and cheers to healing your body and getting back to where you need to be on your self-care journey. Okay, so I just got out of the doctor. I had the ultrasound done today, but the doctor actually had an emergency that she needed to go to the hospital for, so my biopsy is now next week. And then I will hear from the doctor 2 weeks from now, so the week after that, to go over results and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm not very worried. It's just kind of checking things off the list to make sure this new chapter of my adult life is taken care of and off to a good start. So we're done with that for today. I am going to head to a Goodwill, maybe a couple Goodwills, do a little thrift shopping. I have not been thrift shopping forever. It's just one of those things that make my heart so happy. So I'm gonna go do that, see what little treasures we can find for the home today. The kids are doing well. They are still waking up from naps and stuff like that. So I am just gonna go do a few things that make me happy mentally and get me home to kind of like a little blank slate, have my brain refreshed again. Taking little mental days like this is so very important, and I highly encourage you to make a day for yourself soon if you need it to. So we're gonna head into our first Goodwill. So I decided to go in and get a pedicure today as well as a manicure. I am going all out today, folks. I kept checking in with Ran and he kept saying the kids were fine. I'm just not going to feel guilty about it. The kids are being well taken care of. They're actually feeling pretty decent right now. As far as their moods and just routine goes, they are doing okay at home without me. God knows that they do okay without me, but somehow in our mama minds, sometimes we just feel like they need us all the time, and they don't. I actually had a little moment when I was getting my pedicure where I like teared up. I was just so appreciative of my husband for letting me get out of the house, get some fresh air, literally just be able to sit in a pedicure chair and get my nails done. I know he doesn't care, but like to me, it's just a big thing. And why is taking care of ourselves like such a big thing? We cannot give our all to our kids and our family when we are not like 100% our best selves. So I do not get pedicures and manicures regularly, like by any means, but my feet were just so much in pain. I was just sitting there and she was hitting all the right nerves and it just like went through my entire body and had a little moment to myself. So I am just caught in this like whirlwind of life right now where I am just super thankful for a husband that understands that I'm in a weird phase and I need his help in different ways than I've needed his help before in the past. And he just gets that, and he doesn't necessarily deserve the way that it's coming from me, but I'm getting back on the right track now and it feels good to kind of make it over that hump. I feel like if you're in the same boat, if you're needing to get on medication, if you're needing to go to the doctor, if you're needing to just take care of yourself in a certain way, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't worry about what anybody else says. You do you and you do what is best for you. Thank you for being here with me today on this crazy little random day in the life of self-healing, I guess, if you want to call it that. It was totally unplanned, but like I said, I was just going to take you along with me, and honestly, I'm so glad I did. This has been enjoyable to like not just be alone all day. So I'm going to go into Hobby Lobby real quick and pick up, I just need a little glass knob. I literally need to go into Hobby Lobby for one thing. I've never gone into Hobby Lobby and only gotten one thing before, let alone spent under X amount of dollars. So we'll see how this trip goes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back in the car now, and here's my little knobby that I decided to get. It's just a simple little glass but vintage style knob. I decided to go with the smaller one, and it still is big enough. I think that'll make a statement, so I'm very excited. It's labeled as $4.99, but it only rang up as $2 and I think 32 cents or something like that. So I walked out of Hobby Lobby with one item under $3 today. How is that even possible? I'm not sure, but I'm so ready to just love on this little knob, put it where it needs to go, and it's just something that's gonna make my heart happy. Well, I only went to one Goodwill today because I'm kind of getting short on time now. I just want to get home and get settled and, let's be honest, just get my PJs back on. But I did show you in an earlier clip the two things that I got from Goodwill. I just got that little jewelry dish, and I did get that 8x8 size little cooking dish with like the basket holder. Those things only costed a couple bucks a piece. It's just the little things that you need to find in your day to make you happy and help you get through. And I don't get to get out that much by myself let alone at all really. I'm a homebody, I'm not gonna lie. So this was just a really good day, and I am glad that I kind of decided to go do a couple other things other than just like go to the doctor. Self-care comes in different forms and different ways, and whether you combine them all onto one day or do them separate, it's gonna be a brand new year, mentally and physically. I am going to pick up some chicken Alfredo on the way home. That was the request for dinner tonight, and I don't think I'm in the mood to like make it. So I'm gonna pick it up tonight, which isn't normal. Usually when we have chicken Alfredo, I make it from scratch, but tonight I'm just gonna pick it up so that I can be home with the fam and enjoy the rest of the evening together. So we're gonna go pick up dinner and then head home. Thank you so much.
Have a nice night.
You too. Okay guys, I am home. To top off the day, I made a dermatology appointment that was referred to by my doctor. That's another thing checked off the list. I'm very proud of myself today. I've gotten a lot accomplished, a lot of self-care things accomplished in a very good way. Who knew that a glass little knobby and a little vintage jewelry dish was going to be the highlight of my day? Now, every time I look at those things, I'm going to remember this day and spending it with you, and I'm going to be so thankful and just grateful for what I have, the people in my life that are there to support me, and just the mindset to keep going. So I hope if you take any of this with you today, you just keep going. Take one day at a time with us. Give yourself some grace. There are hard phases in life, and I think this has been one of the hardest. This has been one of the hardest phases in my life. And I feel like we're still going to get through it. We have a baby, we have a toddler, and we have a special needs son with a terminal diagnosis. And I think all of those mixed in with hormones and the way your body changes and all of the things, we are going to be okay. So I'm hugging you if you need it. And thank you so much for being here with me. And we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.